beefing again.
Beefing again. Have my ones right there, like so. All right. We're back now. Good to go.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to CHATaBOX.
You wanna start the
Real
intro?
ones? Work on. Eh? It's been eventful this week. Jeez. You see the power of an edit. The power of an edit. You see these reels? I'm not even going to stop them. You know what? You know your comments actually inspire me to find the most maddest reels I can. I want to start editing them myself. You see this thing we got, this auto app thing? No, ban that, man.
But that's not editing them. That's just chopping them.
Yeah, but I want to chop them myself now. I want to make them real. But yeah, the comments are going in. They're giving me inspiration.
Are the comments that you called me about last night from YouTube or Instagram?
My Instagram. There's still some on YouTube though, and TikTok.
So basically, I don't even want to explain it. It is what it is. What? Somebody messaged saying they want one of these mugs.
Soon, exclusives.
So we need to get the merch set up.
Yeah, the merch is that's on the agenda. New cameras, new equipment. We're taking this thing serious. You know one thing, yeah. One thing you got, you lot sit down every time you turn on the TV, you watch us, and I appreciate it. When I see the numbers going up, we're like 722 now, you know, like we're nearly at 1,000, you know. But when I get these stupid comments sometimes, I think to myself, but hold on a minute, you've taken time out to watch the show, or watch the reel at least. But yet, I bet you don't even go and watch the show to watch the entirety of it. Like I got a big message from Kyra, you know, and she's Kyra, you don't even watch the show. Imagine that. You don't watch the show, but you sent me an essay.
What was the essay about?
About the voting one.
Okay.
Like I'm teaching the youths them not to want to vote and this, that. She went in. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't mind you going in. And you know what? I'm never, and you are never too old to learn. Would you say?
Am I getting shit?
No, you kind of. You got one. We'll get
Just
to
one.
that. We'll get to that. But I'm getting more. Kind
You
of
know
thing.
what I find entertaining about this, yeah?
Well,
Is you've always been so deep into those comments, yeah? So when you start getting...
yeah, because my logical brain
a bit of
kicks
shit,
in.
you're attached to it.
Yeah, but I like it. But my logical brain, I don't know if that's maturity or if it's old in me. I don't know, but sometimes...
One thing I will say is, yeah, I don't mind about anything negative. And when people have controversial opinions and they comment it, that's sick for us.
And you know what?
If everyone agreed, they wouldn't comment.
Yeah, and you know what? Listen, I got. I'm not even gonna boil out your name. I'm not even gonna embarrass you. I got man them one day talking about you're a fat imbecile. You're a fat bastard. You're a fat bastard. That's why you're talking about economy because you need 2 seats. Like, good luck to you. You got time to be. Them things don't actually bother me. But you know what? It did actually make me think about though. Is online bullying. Because let me give you an example. I was with a friend the other day.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just feel like we've segued into are you being a victim?
No, my friend the other day, his cousin's son was 12, committed suicide. Deep. That's 12.
Deep, yeah.
And I don't really want to go into that story today, but to think of how a 12-year-old even contemplates taking their life, like what are they actually going through. And this online bullying, if it is down to bullying, is a mad thing. People write these words in comments, but they don't understand that some people are fragile. Like, they will sit and actually dwell on it. Like, you will joke with me and say, well, Lito, you're kind of attached to this. Why did it get to you? And it's not that it gets to me. I like to fight back an argument, or I like to say my word if I want to say it, kind of thing. For you two that commented about my size, I've had the belly since I can't even remember when. And I'm still here cutting through. Life is life.
It touched you.
Online bullying can result in mad things.
So leave his belly alone.
Are we still shading?
No, but
Don't let the brother
bro,
get
that's how we finish.
But don't let the brother.
Bro, that's how you say.
But don't let the brother
That's
get
how
onto
you
you.
put
But the brother's already getting
I'm
onto you.
putting the cap.
Do you remember the one that touched you though? He touched you though.
Who touched me? No one touched me.
Right, pause. But you know,
What touched me though?
The one where the brother was going in on you.
Pause.
I'm gonna
Whatever
find
you
it now.
think touched me, pause.
It did.
Obviously didn't, because it's not in my head.
Yeah,
Like,
but
negative
you've
comments
just
don't
woke
ever
up.
bother me. I have just woke up. These are nice messages though, because these are our
These
real
are from
ones.
these are from the real ones.
But your Instagram is full of hate.
Yeah, my Instagram, they're hating on me. But they're hating on me, but they're following me.
Yeah.
Which is good. I don't mind. Anyway, you know what? You need hate in life. If you don't have haters in life, it won't push you, motivate you. You understand me? When you're in love, you get comfortable. You know what I mean? If you pure love.
I feel like we need to start being a little bit more controversial on this show.
In what way?
Like, let's just say something wild.
And see what happens.
We need a group to hate us. Like, who we least fearing of? I don't want to go against anyone that's powerful. We ain't got no walk with them right now. We ain't got no support.
The Conservative Party. What's his name?
Fuck the Conservatives.
Yeah, fuck them. What they call? What's his name?
Don't ask me nothing about politicians. I don't know nothing about it. Like, which is bad and probably leads on from that voting thing.
Yeah, look, listen. All right, cool. If I'm naive in my thinking,
We're definitely
if
naive.
I edited that reel and I cut it and I made it look like
even in the full length, you're naive.
then cool. That's just my ignorance. That's a bit like back in the day homophobia.
Yeah.
It's an ignorance that needs to be stamped out. Somebody proved me wrong because for the
Alright, you know what we
in
do?
my brain,
What?
for the time that I've been on this earth,
You
it
ain't
doesn't
got
matter whether it's Labour or Conservative.
Yeah.
Nothing doesn't change for me. And maybe that's because I've been broke. Maybe you need to have money to see. I don't know.
So
Like,
let's
educate
say
me.
Next voting poll, yeah?
Let's vote.
Let's everyone vote.
All right, cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. They say trust the process. Get in the process.
All of you lot real ones, we're all going to vote together.
We're going to vote.
We're going to discuss who we're voting for.
We're going to vote.
And we're going to vote. And we're going to see if it makes a change.
We're going to vote.
But I've never voted. I didn't even know you actually
I've
still
never
put it in a
voted.
box.
It's not about can we make a system to vote online. First message.
We're going to have a lot of that.
Of course we can. The issue is, can that system be hacked by other countries to control who is in power? Deep. I didn't even think about that. Until we can undoubtedly prove the system is secure, we're stuck with pen and paper and people counting them by hand. You know that I spoke to my friend yesterday and I was talking to her and she said to me that
This is the woman that works in the voting team.
she was a voting clerk. And she said it's very secure. Like, you got these voting inspectors that come around every so often, and the boxes are sealed, and they have to go to a secure location. That's when they get unsealed. I'm like, okay, calm down. I didn't mean to, you know what I mean? The Eminem bar was out of pocket. That was a premeditated attack.
That was off the cuff, man.
What?
That was off the cuff.
Nah, man.
That was off the cuff.
I feel like you saw that I wore a little bit of colour for the first time in a little while, and you're like, all right, cool, that's an Eminem. See, your laugh says it all. Pussy.
Yes, this is weird. I saw that.
You should vote even if you don't want to because it boosts your credit score and ratings.
Is it? Does it?
Do you think I know?
Oh, is it?
Just 999 on Experian.
I don't know, but
Maybe if that's true or it did do that, more people would vote.
yeah,
There's an incentive.
if I get like air miles or something.
You understand me? Lito, you gotta let Bailey finish his sentence. You cut up, man, for fun.
True, you know. Enough time I go to chat and you just go louder.
Why are you giving him ammunition for?
I'm just sometimes there's things I don't mention, and if one of the real ones says it for me.
Million dunk. All right, cool. I'll be quiet. I'll hush myself.
No, don't hush yourself, because then you're gonna go to the opposite end of the spectrum and go.
You might need to stop the pools thing.
It's there now. It's just the
It's
new way of
these
life.
lot, you know. It's the younger ones, and it's the younger ones around me. You know, they started this thing off, and now I'm just trapped.
Yeah,
It's habitual.
it's there though, and you can't unhear it.
Yeah.
Certain things you can't say out loud to me without me hearing it. I'm gonna laugh.
Sir Flex, come on, Sir Flex, big up your goddamn self. I got some stuff to send you. Good video, guys.
Is this the guy that's always talking about like?
Sir Flex, like he's got girl on tap that he can
the
just send.
tap and yeah.
Yeah.
What's he sending?
I don't know. He said he's gonna message. Can see that little had the jet. That Lito can see. Oh, he's supposed to say Lito, but he put little. Can see that Lito had the jet lag edge on him. Bailey couldn't even talk.
Deep. Was that a separate person saying that?
What's that?
Tell me how you think about this coffee as well, go on.
What you done to it?
Nothing, it's normal coffee. I watched you make my coffee the other day and I thought it was wild. Have a sip. What's it saying?
It's coffee.
Normal?
It's coffee.
Madness. If you ever saw the way this brother made a coffee the other day, he got the sugar
Yeah, you gotta read this
and
one.
poured like this for about 4 seconds. And I asked him, why you putting so much sugar? He said, I thought you have like 4. No. What's that? Is this a diss to you or me? The top one. Whoa! Comment read from a day one fan. Nice. Bailey. In the Mandem before that, the show when Paris comment review reflect on clips, etc. I don't know if I read that right. Really should read what I post. PS, what hair dye company sponsors you? Do I look like I got hair dye?
Nah, I don't take you. Boy, the front is all jiggity jaggedy.
Yeah, I needed the shit. I told you I wanted
What
the trim.
happened?
Yeah, I don't have a naturally straight hair. Who does? Not you.
Who needs
10,000 equals.
I was actually being sympathetic. You know what? Fuck you.
Tanzania. What did I say?
Fuck you.
All right, someone called Holy Spirit. Yo, invite me on as a guest, as a hater guest. I'll be the hater, and we can all do a big call out episode where I just sit in a chair and call you out on all your blasphemies. Oh, is that how you spell how do you spell blasphemies?
I don't know.
Try.
BLASPH.
Raw. Go on.
A.
Oh, allow it. You was doing so well. Parenting, hairlines,
I don't know.
asleepness in religion. What's that mean? Asleepness in religion.
It means that we're sleeping on religion.
Yeah. Just pay for my flight to mission. Oh, do you know what? I was actually about to say, come on the show. I would love for somebody to
Do you know that I don't believe in religion, though? I believe in God.
Let's dive into that.
I believe in God.
Yeah.
I believe
What
there's
is
one.
God?
I believe
What does
there's
God
one
look
God.
like to you? Or what is God?
I don't. God just looks like a being, like an energy, I don't know if God looks like a white brother or olive skinned brother with long hair and a beard. I don't know all them pictures of Christ and all that. I don't know about none of that. I just know, for me, and going through what I've been through and the trauma that I've been through, and it makes it more prevalent for me that God is a higher power. It's one person. It's one thing. It's one entity. It's one something. Do you know what I mean?
So what does that mean for you then? Like I don't know. That seems like a fence kind of opinion.
No, I don't believe in religion because religion is human based. I don't believe in religion because there's a lot of death, politics, and corruption around.
All right.
That type of thing.
Okay.
So like you have Catholics, Protestants, they want to kill each other, or they want to on this orange parade and whatever.
You know, I only found out about that from watching some Vikings thing, innit?
Yeah, but that's been going on for years. But that's just one argument. Then you have Muslims that they're all different tribes. They don't like each other's tribes. And
Shogun, that was it.
This happens in Africa as well as everybody's gonna think, it's Middle East and whatever. No, do you know what I mean? And Christianity versus Islam. It's like there's so much. Then you've got other religions. They believe that a cow is the god, and there's so much controversy and argument on.
Who believes the cows are God? Taking that, are you taking something a bit too literally there? What do you mean they think
No,
cows are God?
the cow means something. It's a higher power. I'm not saying it's. Let me word this carefully when we get
be
into
scared
religion.
of comments. You know?
No. Let me word this carefully so
go
I don't make myself look stupid.
Cool.
I know that the cow means something. I don't know if it's God, whether they worship the cow, but the cow is a higher something in their religion.
Okay.
Yeah? And for me, there's no other religion that talks about a cow. Do you understand me? So there's so much conflict and argument. I'm saying, if this is peace and love, if religion, if this is about love, why is there so much teams, war, fight, death? How come the church has this whole other power where pedophiles can be hid away? And you church people know it. So, and I'm going to say it with chest. You church people keep these type of blasphemy type of things that happen within...
E, by the way.
Huh?
It was an E.
Type of things within your own community, like you're a different power. So yeah, for me, religion has too much rubbish going on for me.
So is that why you do you want to be able to believe in?
I wish I could. I wish there was one. I wish there was one thing that we all believed in,
rather than
yeah,
trying to decide.
yeah, rather than everybody fighting each other for it.
Yeah.
Like it's like not a competition, but like you got ministers and you got priests, they're teeth in the money. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is there so much corruption around it? It just upsets me. It's upsetting.
I think my view on religion is like, for me, everything needs to make sense for me to believe it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, so I don't. That's why I said I think you're on the fence, but I don't think after hearing it, you're not on the fence. I am fully on the fence. Like, I believe there has to be something bigger than us.
Of course.
But I always feel like anyone who preaches like they know fact, I can't listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's too much theory. There's too much belief. There's too much
Yeah.
faith. That's the thing. Like, religion is faith, right? You're putting faith in an idea.
Yeah.
And for me, I think too logically about things. So I don't discredit or don't say that there is no this or that isn't right or that. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't jump on the bandwagon with you.
Yeah, and that you've just said it in a nutshell, and that is it for me. I'm never gonna take away because some people need
That's
a
it.
church or somebody
Need faith.
need the faith to be able to. That's their thing. That's how they cut through, and I will never take that away from them. But for me, because you're asking me personally, no, there's too much.
I love getting into conversations with people about religion, though.
Yeah,
But I almost feel like when I do, I feel like I'm pressing buttons or almost winding you up. But I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to have a logical conversation. Like, for example, perfect example, and you lot, comments, feel free to fucking flood the comments with answers to this, because I'll read them. Because I want to take it back to them. I hope there's some Muslim people in our subscription base that will see this. Let's not get cancelled. Right, I was just posing questions that I know were winding them up, but I was being serious and I wanted real answers, They was I walked in on a discussion between three Muslims, practicing Muslims, where I don't know why, but the conversation was, would they eat bacon for £1 million? Or the brother was answering and said, no, what's £1 million to me? I'm not selling myself for £1 million. I'll never eat bacon for £1 million. So then my ears are pricking up because obviously we do this. Like, would you do? I nearly come in with the last.
What the?
Like, I stopped. I never brought it up. So anyway, I come into the conversation like I'm obviously saying, yeah, you would. And they're like, no, I wouldn't. I'm like, so why? I said, what is it like you feel like happens to you if you was to eat bacon? Like, what is it? Do you feel like, you've gone against your religion, you won't get into wherever you want to go after life? Like, what is it? What is the thing if you ate this bacon, the £1 million you've taken is gonna what? Like, can't you be forgiven for it? That was what I was trying to get to. And he was telling me blah, 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 blah. But I was like, all right, where on the list of haram things does bacon sit? Like, is it with listening to music, partying, sex before marriage? Is it with all of these things? Because you do all these other things. I see you do. No, I don't see you having sex, but I know you do these other things. You know what I mean? And you're not doing them for £1 million. So why wouldn't you eat that for £1 million? Like, do you know what I'm saying? People put like the eating bacon, that's haram. I'll never do it. Not even for £1 million. But then we'll bang out some drill music on the way home, which I'm sure is on the same list. No? We'll go and have sex before marriage, which is on the same list. If you're like this good, holy, preaching, practicing Muslim that doesn't go against anything that the Quran says, it's like you're singling out this bacon. This one's more than everything else. You know what I mean? So eat the bacon. You're going to have sex. You've gone quiet. You're scared, innit?
No, I'm trying to think whether that's the same as you know, back in the day when people used to ask, do you suck pussy? Like,
yes, no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like the bacon thing.
You would really do it. You would eat the bacon, but you don't want to say it live.
Because
you're not bulletproof, basically.
All right. Let me know in the comments, people.
Like
I see online, you know, like Instagram, every time or maybe YouTube, there's like, I don't know where it is. It's in London somewhere, yeah. They seem to be on like a park. And it's always like Muslim people arguing their religion against someone else. Have you seen it?
No.
They're always there. Like, they have big debates and it gets heated. Maybe I should go there and ask. I just feel like I'll get rushed. But
Nah, why would you get rushed if they're? This is what I'm talking about.
you want answers? I want answers, logical
Yeah,
answers.
but what I'm saying is that's what I'm talking about. They're the type of things I'm talking about. Why does religion? How the hell does Russian and religion come in the same? Do you understand me? It's supposed to be this sacred, beautiful, safe, peaceful space.
I would say that as somebody who's not religious, the religion that I see and the conversations that I see and the social posts that I see about religion aren't that peaceful. They're quite very argumentative. It's very debating.
And I just feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like humans created religion, whereas God is just God.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The fact of this is, I don't know if I'm too logical, but I wasn't there when these books was written. Do you understand me? So I can't argue either way. Where a man will argue that no, this book has never been manipulated. It's never been this because of X, Y, and Z. And cool. Yeah. But where did you get that argument from? Somebody else told you.
There are some crazy things about like the Quran though. I don't know, but I've heard little things about like the way it's written. It's quite creative. But again, it's not out of human. I don't think it's out of human.
And I've actually read parts of the Quran. Oh. And I've actually read parts of the Bible.
When you say parts, it's quite a big book.
Like, all right, so there was a part in the Quran here that talked about the seas that split. There's a split in the seas, yeah? And this was predicted in the Quran before it happened. Like there's several actual mad arguments. Like I don't know if it's the baby's ears or whatever will form. Something will form on as a baby, and it was predicted in the Quran. I can't remember. I'd have to go back in.
For a baby will
basically form. There was something to do with something would form or something forms in a certain time, but it was already predicted in the Quran before humans found out that this happened.
You know what we can do?
What?
Should we? You know, we're talking about like we want to get people of experts in their fields to come in.
Yeah, we'll get somebody who knows the Quran.
No, but not just the Quran. All of them.
Get two people to come and argue.
No, what
we're gonna
episodes?
You got security money.
No, episodes. Like one person can come in and help and talk to us about the Quran. Someone can come in and talk to us about the Bible.
Hey, what happened to Jehovah's Witnesses? They don't knock the door no more and ask for money no more. Do you remember that used to happen?
My friend's mum is a Jehovah's Witness.
Do you remember that used to happen though?
Yeah.
Knock on the door. And they'll be knocking you like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, got no respect. They don't even look at the time and say,
They probably do cold calling.
It's out of hours. Is it cold calling?
They probably just do cold calling or email marketing or something now. They're out there.
Do they still exist, yeah?
They must be. My friend's mum is one and they have meetings in the house. Like, you see them all come in. I feel like Jehovah's Witness don't get the same respect as the other religions.
But listen, the son used to go to sleep with tapes playing and like he was brainwashed with it. And then as soon as he hit 18, man went jail.
Is it?
Imagine that.
I don't actually know anything about Jehovah's Witnesses, you know.
That's that whole, they won't take a blood transfusion. Deep.
What? Oh, if you're needed it, if you're gonna die.
If your child needs the blood, they won't.
Is that because they don't take medicine?
Yeah, they believe in a miracle will happen.
You know when I'm thinking Jehovah's Witness, do you know what my mind's thinking of? The people that ride in horse and carriages. What are they?
Kind of discriminating.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Think about Amish.
Yeah.
My mind's thinking of Amish. No. Is that a religion?
I think that's just a cult, innit? Or like a group of people.
Do they have their own religion now?
Probably. No, I don't know if they... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not deep in religion like that. I feel like you give me some rope to hang myself with right now.
It's deep. The truth is we're ignorant on all of it. We don't actually know.
But educate us, though. Yeah. Educate us on the arguments.
But no, I don't want you to educate me because educate me sounds like you've got facts. I just want to understand your opinions.
Oh, yeah. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in religion?
Yeah.
That's kind of about it. Don't be quoting, was it verse 2:16 of the... No, I don't care about that. I'm going to be real with you. But I do want to know your opinions on this. Was that all the messages?
No, there was more, but we might as well get into the show. Unless you want to read
You always want to skip the ones that get onto you.
But I didn't see any getting onto me. Open your... I got my phone. I didn't see any.
Want to skip the ones that get onto
you. I told you, Lito, bulletproof. There's not one message I could read on there. The only thing I could read on there that would affect me is someone telling me about you got a yellow box fine or something like that.
Are the flies attracted to your hair dye, Bailey?
They're attracted
Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Diddy, being famous, rich doesn't stop dodgy, disgusting behavior. P.S. My dyslexic comments get read. Woo. Piss, you deserve and should have more views and subs. Natural, honest, and real CHATaBOX. Jeez.
Is that all one person?
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of that, I was about to say suck you, but then I stopped myself.
What's up with you, man?
They said something about my hair dye, which I don't have. There's no hair dye.
Please speak into the mics, gentlemen.
Have you noticed today my lips are nearly
I'm
touching.
fully committed.
Pause. Go on.
Did you pause yourself?
I paused myself.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I said before to get rid of this fella. This is the one that.
Oh, this one you wanted me to read?
This is the one that did you.
They did me.
Pause. Touched you.
Cool. This don't touch me.
I said before, ish it did. I said before to get rid of this fella. Now people are starting to see what I saw yonks ago. I will say it again. Big Lito, get rid of this guy and do your travel vlogs. Being sat there in his studio,
is the guy that you're gonna get rid of
is actually holding you back. You're potentially your personality is bigger than that studio setting. You need to be outside, my brother. He needs you more than you need him in this online YouTube game. But don't listen to me. I'm just a man in his 40s, bless.
Yeah, I can hear it. But what I am happy about for that is you have got a great personality and you are bigger than this studio. And you should do more of your travel vlogs on your page. But don't for 1 second get it twisted, my friend.
What's that?
Yeah, this guy over here is not holding you back.
Who?
Yeah, this one.
Who?
This one. This guy here is not holding you back.
See, it touched you then.
No, it never touched me. I was laughing when I read it to you. You thinking that it touched me is what I'm reminding you.
It touched you.
No, it touched me now.
When Lito backed out the second class envelope, I howled. Real old school.
That is you being old school. That is your age.
Yeah.
That's what made me laugh on the show. As soon as you pulled it out, is all of the scribbling, the fact that it's an old envelope, it's just like, fucking hell. This guy is nearly 50.
Man tried to test me on my Swahili, you know.
What?
Man asked me what mambo meant. Mambo.
What is
Did
mambo?
you ever seen Lion King before?
Yeah, I've seen Lion King many times. The word mambo is not coming to my mind.
There's a lot of the Swahili is.
Mambo?
I didn't even know.
What's mambo?
Mambo's like hello.
And who says that?
Isn't it in Lion King?
No.
Well, what's the people them singing? I can't remember. What's the song that they sing?
A wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo. That they're not saying mambo.
What else do they sing? Sing another one. There's a famous.
In the jungle, it goes to English. The mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I watched the English version.
You just watched the outro and the intro because this. Yeah, did you see the thing that I sent you on Instagram about the what do they call him? A brown skinned boy. I said, feisty. You can't just call him Asian or Indian or whatever he is.
Do you know what's peak about that? Yeah, that's that. So let's give them context. Young boy in the airport or on a plane goes on Snapchat and says, "I'm a terrorist. I'm gonna blow up this plane." Something like that.
Yeah, he was joking with his friends and said, I'm about to jump on the plane. I'm gonna blow it up.
Right. Gets pulled off the plane, arrested. He now has got a court date or whatever. The thing is, even if he gets off, or with this court case, they're talking about he's got to pay for, was it 100, whatever for the jets that came out.
2 Spanish, remember he's only going to Europe, you know. 2 Spanish fighter jets took off from a base and flew the plane to the airport.
Yeah, so he's got to pay for all of that.
100 bags for them taking off.
Libby. So his little joke, if it was a joke, I don't know if you can call that a joke. Even if it is, it's a stupid joke. It's fucked him for life.
Crazy.
That's actually fucked him for life.
Crazy.
Forget
Probably
about the
get
money.
Banned, can't even go Spain
Can't
again.
fly. Can't this. People just hating him.
Just for a joke.
Just for a joke.
Use them. Stop taking this social media thing.
Yeah, people do stuff, yeah, that you don't think. I've done stuff in the past that I didn't think when I did it, and keep whoever up there, whichever God it is. I have no prejudice against whoever you are. I just.
What do you think God looks like?
I don't think God is a person. I don't think God is a person. I think that's
because they want to make it he,
no.
she.
So yeah, when everyone's like, oh, he's this or he done this or he physically done that, it doesn't make sense to me, and it goes away from what I'm which I'm starting to believe. You know what I mean? When you say it's like God could be anything.
Yeah.
But when you say he's a man or he's this religion or he's that or he only does this or he doesn't, or he loves cows or don't do this or he's against bacon, like I'm like, oh, bro, this man, whoever the God is, couldn't have cared that much about bacon. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't have cared about pigs more than fucking squirrels or rats.
Wait, listen.
If it don't say I can't eat rats in the Bible, why can't I eat bacon? Like,
listen,
this
I
is
don't
all
care
our
what anybody
perspective.
says, you know.
So I can't latch onto anything. I just believe God, whatever God is far beyond our mind.
I don't care what anybody says. If you go into a house and they're cooking bacon, that smell, it's gonna make the most hater of pork weak. Like, well, maybe I can just eat one bacon butty, just one.
The bacon butty.
With a little bit of ketchup.
You know what's deep though? I spent a long time pretending, like, feeling ashamed to say I eat bacon around people.
That's mad, man.
That would say they don't eat bacon.
It's mad, man.
Like, I actually had to, like...
It happened to me yesterday.
I had to expose LV, I had to expose Max in front of, like, the PlayStation group.
It happened to me yesterday.
What?
I'm sitting down and there was two people that don't eat pork.
Yeah.
And I wanted spare ribs and I'm like, should I just not? And I'm like,
Yeah.
allow it. What am I thinking about, man? I'm a grown man. I earn my own money. I'm gonna spend it on what I want to spend it on. Let me order some spare ribs now.
But one time me and Max was in...
and they slapped.
We was in Manchester or Birmingham or something, yeah, and we went to, like, GBK burger place, and we both got a bacon and cheeseburger, yeah. And I took a picture of Max as he bit the burger. The bacon come out, so it was hanging out of his mouth. So I took a picture.
Why does he say he doesn't eat?
Right? No, but me and Max, he would never say that. We were sitting there ordering bacon, but come have a conversation around other people that don't eat bacon, he'll quieten up. Like, you don't.
Yeah,
not now though. He's out, but it took.
But allow it, man.
Yeah.
It's people's personal preference, isn't it? It's like if I don't like sarsaparilla. Do you know what that is?
I definitely know what sarsaparilla is, but you know how you just said it and questioned me? I'm like, what is sarsaparilla? Sarsaparilla. That's mad. My mind's gone blank.
Sarsaparilla is like a cheap version of Ribena.
Oh, I love sarsaparilla, the dark one, the little purple label. And that. Do you know I used to bang that years ago, but it's just not something I ever buy. I think I bought it twice in my life and put it in the cupboard, and it lasted time because no one else drinks it. I love sauce. I might buy a little sarsaparilla. That's mad though. As you said that, I was like, sauce. I swear it's a sauce.
I would never go to none of my, you know, the people that's got Nintendo that I don't have Nintendo, and they wouldn't have sarsaparilla in their cupboard.
You didn't have Nintendo?
Because they was going to like Sainsbury's. No, did you have Nintendo?
Of course.
Well, we can't talk.
You didn't have Nintendo?
You were spoiled.
You didn't have a Nintendo?
I've already told you about this. I had an Amstrad.
Oh, what is that?
It was
like an equivalent.
No, but I had one of those that was cheap, whatever you call it, equivalents. I can't even remember what it was called.
What?
Like a console where you just push something in the top.
Sega?
But I had an Amstrad where
Sega?
you had no Sega.
I think I had everything.
I wished I had a Sega.
Not at one time, but I think like...
And I wished I had an... I had to go across the road to
Did you
my
have
white
an N64?
pals. What, a 64 what?
Nintendo 64.
So I had to wait 64 minutes for the tape to load on my computer. My computer was a green screen.
So when
no colour. Have you heard of a bus?
I might just walk there.
You're going to walk rather than take the bus.
Yeah.
More fool you.
Go on then. Let us know how long it takes.
Yeah. Snapchat it.
Yeah. Put your live tracker on so I can watch you walk.
No way you're actually making me walk.
No way you think I'm going to get you an Uber.
Why not?
See you later, Tay. This is a you problem.
I can't get the bus then.
It's a you problem.
The bus does not go.
I'm filming right now. You know,
You was talking about the brown boy.
we can't pass
The
that.
woman called him a brown boy. That actually triggered me.
Yeah. Like, are you feisty little fuckwit? You see me? Like,
So yeah, like you can do something stupid, not thinking about it, and the effects it's gonna have on your life. Like I'd like to see what happens to this boy. I feel bad for him. This could even lead to you know when you say like young boys committing suicide and that,
nah, I don't know, man.
bro.
What, the 100 bags?
Not the 100 bags. You don't know what else is gonna happen. He's
But
being
yeah,
called a terrorist. He's being called a brown boy. He's in that kind of section now.
He's not being called a terrorist, though.
I bet he is.
Nah, everybody can see that he just fucked up, man. He fucked up. His joke went left.
Yeah.
If a joke could go left, that was peak for you. When I see a fighter jet next to me, I don't know what he was thinking there, right there and then. That was peak. I've been seeing a lot of these videos for the man them start popping up, you know. I think, and it's not even just in relationships. My mum done this to me, you know. My mum, I was so vulnerable to my mum one time about my dad's situation, and she shut me down straight away. Do you know what I mean? And then from then I said I will never be vulnerable in front of my mum again. Do you know what I mean? She come back with something brazy. I don't really want to get into it like that, but I'm asking her something, I'm in a vulnerable moment, and you just shut me down, and I'm like, oh, do you know what I mean? And then from then I'm good in it.
You know what the thing is, yeah? I watched that video when you sent it to me last night, and I can see the point, and I agree with the point. Yeah, but you know what the problem is? So this has happened. I see this happen to me, even with Kyra. Yeah, and she don't mean it. But what I realize is, because I think logically about stuff, I do it to her as well. It's just our ego. The one time it happens to us, it's like, oh fuck that, I'm not doing it again. When people tell you facts about them or how they're feeling or why they feel this way and that's why they do this, you've now given the information. So when you see them do this again and you say you're doing this because that, yeah, that's using the information they've given them against them, yeah. Like,
yeah, but is that?
No. What
I
I'm
feel
saying,
I feel like that's just counter arguments. But I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
but that's
what
all it
he's
is.
talking about is
yeah,
if you was to.
be sad and say you're sad, and then
All right,
start
so you
saying
said to
you're
me
sad.
the other day, yeah, like sometimes I want to say to Kyra, like, just leave me alone for a little while, like. But then she will come back in an argument and say, but you don't talk to me. But it's not that you don't talk to her; it's that I just need my space for a second because I'm processing or I'm getting around something. Do you see where I'm coming from? It's not a counter argument; it's just the way you are. But because in an argument for her to win the argument, she's gonna say, no, you just don't open up and talk to me. You're this, you do this, you're stay offish, and you're like, I'm not stay offish. I just asked for my space. You see the difference between that?
No,
then
100%.
a counter
But
argument.
what I'm saying is that we do the same thing to girls. It's just they're not scared to be vulnerable.
No, it's true. But what he's trying to say is, we already are a closed book.
Right.
If I open up to you and you use that back on me, I'm just gonna go back to a closed book.
100%.
Whereas a girl
But that's us
would
being
always
insecure.
still be an open book.
Yeah. But that is because we're insecure.
Parents, society, friends, uncles, we all contribute to how we make this happen for men, because you're supposed to be strong. Just get up. What are you, a girl? All of them, these are just two examples I'm using, yeah? As in, it's put into your mindset from young that you've got to be this hard person or you can't be weak.
Yeah.
And then that's why when I showed you the second one,
Yeah.
where women will say, I don't want a soft man or I don't want a man. No, you want a soft man. You want a man that's in tune with his emotions. Trust me. You really don't want somebody that's not in tune with their emotions, that's not soft. You don't. Because it's true what they said, what the brother said in the thing. How are we supposed to deal with you, the woman, if we're not in tune with ourselves?
100%.
Because what you want from a man, we can't give you unless we're in tune with ourselves. And that's where I'm at now, trying to find myself. I want to look in the mirror and love myself 100%. And if I do that, then I feel like that.
But are you scared to do that in front of?
No, but I've only come to the realization that I'm only going through this process now, if that makes sense. I've always known that I was emotionally detached in certain places, or I was cold in certain places. But that's just life. That's things that as men we go through, or what challenges us, whether it be our social circles. Because our social circles have a lot of, don't you think, like, when you're around mandem, you don't have them type of conversations.
100%. And even if they do, they're kind of brushed.
Yeah, like you jump in and jump out. It's easily switched.
Yeah.
Do you know? And yeah, so to the women out there, man, don't make a mockery of your man's soft, or
100%.
do you know what I mean?
But also, for the guys, don't be insecure, man. Be bulletproof.
Or at least understand why you might be how you are, and then attack that. Because, like we said, your dad could have taught you. I don't know, because I didn't have a dad. But I'm sure that I'm very mindful as a dad now to allow my sons to even tell them that I love them regularly. Even to this day, I will hug and tell Tay I love him.
You kiss him?
Nah, not no more, you know. Not really. Not really.
I don't ever see you and Tay hug and kiss or say I love you.
Nah, all the time though.
Is it?
I tell him I'm proud of him. I tell him I love him. He would tell me I love you, like when we message it as well. Like,
that's good. My dad never said I love you.
Yeah, I make sure that, and if you ask Tay, when next time he feels in for me, ask him.
You know, one time I called
He'll
my dad
make
and
it
said I
up.
love you, and he hung up.
But
Didn't we? I thought we've had this conversation.
no,
One time I was having this conversation saying my dad's never said I love you. That would be, I think it would be weird. So I called him, put him on loudspeaker, had like a quick random conversation just so that I can get to the end. I said, Dad, love you. And he actually went, was beep, beep, beep. Choked him up. I didn't know what to say.
that's it.
When people, in general, yeah, when people give you information, the information is like, it's like a courtroom, yeah?
Yeah.
If my partner tells me something about her, and that makes me understand, oh, this is why you're like that, yeah? Oh, you've told me this story, that's why you're like that. A month, 2 months, maybe a year later, you start acting like that, I would say, oh, this is why you're like this, because you do this, because that happened to you, you do this. And now I'm using what she's told me
Yeah, you're being an arsehole
against her. But
that's what we're called as men.
Right,
Arseholes.
cool, I hear that. But now, if we give information or let them know something of what we're thinking or feeling, or this happened, and then in a year later or a month later, we're doing something and they're like, oh, you're doing that because this. That's when we're like, oh, you're using what I've told you against me. Like, now I'm never telling you anything again. One time. That's the difference between the men and the women. Like, we do it all the time. It's just they're allowed to be vulnerable and emotional. And we can even call them vulnerable and emotional, and they'll hold that. Whereas if we're called, you're vulnerable and emotional, we're like, oh, I told you that in secret. Why are you bringing it up? It's facts. It's facts. You're being vulnerable and emotional over this, and that's why this is happening. But we're like, oh, now you've brought it up. I'll never tell you anything again. That's where our insecurity comes from. So we're all allowed, men and women, to be vulnerable and emotional. We're just insecure about being it. And also, women have been brought up to, like, categorize men as, if you're not strong, you're weak. Like, so it's like both sides have to have a reflection. You know what I mean? That was what I was saying about it. I was just trying to finish that. But yeah, man, women, just trust me. Us men, we are very sensitive. So if we do open up to you, don't make us close it. I think I'm
Keep it
out of
moving.
that segment though. Like, personally, I feel like you're probably getting there, or
Out of what?
the insecure side of it. If I'm upset, Kyra will know I'm upset. If I had to cry about Dad, Kyra saw me cry.
No, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't think I'm out of it.
I don't really hide.
But I'm getting there. I do speak up more though. Like,
I don't think I purposely hide how I feel. If I'm not saying how I feel, it's just because I don't want to talk about it. But it's not because I'm scared for you to see it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but remember, I'm bulletproof. We're not all bulletproof out here.
Here's a question for you, lot. Yeah. So I bought a new phone the other day, yeah, and I bought a privacy glass, yeah, and a case, yeah, a glass for the front, yeah. Is a privacy glass for your mobile phone a red flag, ladies? If a man buys a private, is it just men that buy privacy glasses for their phone?
Well, if Kyra had a privacy glass, I would be like, why?
So people can't
See your phone.
see what you're typing, if you're on the tube, if you're on the train.
That's what I was gonna say. I would have needed a privacy glass back in the day when I used to get the tube every morning, like to work and then back. Because I used to open up my phone, and certain times something would be on the screen like, rock.
Yeah.
Or I'm watching reels and it's a girl shaking her bum, and I'm like, right, if anyone caught me right now, I look like a perv, but it's just come up.
So
Where have you got a privacy glass? You don't get the tube.
Yeah, I do. I'm on the train all the time and the tube for my work. But
Why, did
I
Carly-
didn't think about it like
Did
that.
Carly say it was a...
I was just
Red flag.
introduced. What?
Did Carly say it was...
Nah, I was at my friend's house and their daughter was 24. 24? Yeah, 24. Said to me, "Oh, well, you got a privacy glass. If my man had a privacy glass, that's a red flag." I'm like, red flag for a privacy glass? It's only men. Is it only men that buy privacy glass for their phone? I want to know.
I don't think it is. I think I've seen bare women with privacy glass.
What do you think they got it for?
Same thing. You don't want people to read your messages. And
Yeah,
that.
man.
That's what it is. It's for privacy. It says it in the title.
I didn't know it. Carly the other day though, my phone was upside down. And she said, "That's a thing.
Is it?
What you got to hide?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just put my phone down. What's the problem?"
But it's weird to put your phone down on the glass.
She knows the damn password to my phone. I don't understand.
That's the thing. Kyra...
Let me understand. Give me the logic now then, please.
No, I don't think there is logic. I think that's just insecure. But yeah, Kyra has my password. She's known it for years. I would go
How did
out.
she
I would
get it?
leave my phone in the yard.
I
and go
never
out.
gave Carly mine. She just guessed it, I think.
I think I gave it to her. I think I said I'll open my phone. Or
no,
get
maybe
something
I
off my
did.
phone, and it should have been like, what's
And she just kept it from then.
I just never
Women
changed it.
are techie.
But I know her password.
Oh, do you?
Her password's an idiot thing. It's just the same number 5 times. What kind of password is that? That's more of an annoyance than anything. But yeah, like, honestly, like, when people say, like, about cheating and stuff or being crafty with your phone, I am a saint. If there could be a halo above my head, it will be there right now. There's nothing. I could go away for a week, 2 months, and forget my phone and just say, Kari, just keep my phone alive. There's nothing's going to happen. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, someone might DM me that I don't know.
I was about to just ask you that. There's people slipping in your DMs.
Not so much anymore. Back in my day, regular. I used to get nudes, everything. Girls sending essays.
Is that ever
Empty
since the
now.
corners went back?
No, since you know what it is? Since I went more public with being in a relationship,
Okay.
I lost bare following and all of that kind of stopped.
What you say? All your female followers dropped off?
But do you know what?
Lowy is not available.
This is the thing, yeah. I'm glad this is a good conversation. This is a good conversation, yeah. When I was on the come up on YouTube, yeah, or Instagram, my you know, you could look at your analytics.
Yeah.
I think 65% of my following was female.
Yeah.
So that I was like, oh, most of my followers, as much as whatever I'm doing, like making jokes, doing this, 65% of the people following me are female. That's why one of the reasons why when I was in a relationship or was seeing a girl, I didn't really want to put that out there. Because I used to get people showing love and support for my videos and what I'm doing, but I could see
How
like
did
the
that make
DM.
them feel?
Who?
The people that was in your
Kyra,
relationship.
insecure, probably. She didn't like it, but I knew why I was doing it. It's like, you know what it is? Have you ever, and maybe you can't answer because there's not been really a gap in your relationship, but if I'm following a girl, yeah, she might be peng. This is back in the day, not now. She might be pretty. I'm only really following her and liking her photos because she's pretty, and like it's like as soon as that girl starts posting I'm pregnant or I'm getting married, I would have unfollowed. And that's just me being honest. I've seen
Is that how it works?
No, but I'm not saying that's how it works. I'm saying the psychology of what I do. and how I'm applying it to my
It's
own
good to
account.
know, though.
So if I saw a girl that was like, I might see her on my screen every day, never gonna talk to her, never gonna see her, but she's just there.
Yeah.
The second she starts putting up videos of her and her boyfriend or her and her newborn baby, I'm like, meh, and I'll unfollow. I've done that many times in my life. So I've always known, I used to have like a lot of females that would support everything I do, like comment and bear under my videos. And I'm thinking, I could probably slide in this DM, but I'm not. That's just a supporter. The second that you start putting out there that you're out of this, I'm not available. Some people might do what I did and be like, nah, you know what I mean? Next. Anyway, I think I lost like 17,000 followers over the last 2 years since when I started posting more about Kyra. Obviously, I got a lot of relationship love. A lot of people liked the content, but a lot of people didn't.
Hey, are you one of those? You know what? I really want to know. This was interesting for me because I've always wondered. Because I've never unfollowed. Have I unfollowed people? I don't think I've. Like, what makes you one follow somebody? But what I really want to know is what makes you actually go into your phone to say, I'm gonna unfollow you. Do you know what I mean? And now I see that one of the reasons is kind of interesting. Like, oh shit, is that what makes
Could be
you?
anything.
Yeah, but like what though?
For example, I've followed
If you
people.
talk about voting.
Nah. I've followed people in the past because they've asked me to follow them.
Yeah, but what made you go back in to find them to unfollow them?
That if I just didn't find what you're doing interesting, or you're trying to be funny, but you're really not
Oh,
funny.
to get off your timeline.
Yeah, I just don't want to see this. Long.
I kind of, yeah, I can kind of understand. You know? This must be the old
Bro,
in me. I'm learning new things.
When I was growing my account, you got to remember, a lot of growing my account was follow for follow. A lot of people, I've had people say to me, follow me back. Like, they're following my account, and they're like, follow me back, please follow me back. I follow them back. There's like 3 pictures of them on their account, and they don't really post anything else. I'm like, why am I following you for? Unfollow.
Techie, man. It's like a new world, man. Like it's like learning a new language.
But this isn't me saying now. Like, now, I wouldn't really unfollow anyone, and anyone I do follow is just like, you're just there, just hogging up my timeline.
Hey, follow the TikTok, yeah?
Yeah.
Follow the TikTok. We're going to put the details here. Somewhere. Here, there.
Lito is the king of this TikTok. He is in control.
And I out myself.
Yeah.
I've been out in myself.
Well, thankfully, you've allowed me for a bit.
Yeah.
'Cause I was just getting heat from angles I didn't even know I was out there.
Get over to TikTok for us, man. We don't have an Instagram. I thought that we'd just do TikTok instead, innit? Like,
We need to do everything.
We've got our own Instagram, so I was
also
thinking,
need to.
are we gonna hog it up with CHATaBOX?
We need to go Instagram.
Twitter.
No, I've never done Twitter. I've never actually done Twitter.
Okay.
But if I'm being real, we need to be on everything. There also needs to be on Spotify, iTunes as a podcast as well.
Okay.
There's no point us recording with all this recording equipment.
Yeah.
And not using the audio. So we need that. You know what? We need somebody on the team.
Yeah, we do.
We need somebody on the team that's just gonna handle all of this.
Yeah, we do.
So big up everyone who's subscribing, but really and truly, we need more of you to subscribe. We need to hit that 1,000.
Yeah.
We need to hit the 1,000 mark. There's loads of stuff we need to do. We need to go IKEA. We're supposed to have gone IKEA this week to dress up this room.
When you get up at 11 o'clock in the morning, day's done. Yeah. So you get your time in. Yeah.
I can't sleep at night, bro.
I don't know.
I can't sleep. I'll lay there. If I go to bed at 12, I'm looking at the sky at 3 a.m.
Drink hot milk.
Hot milk?
Yeah.
I'm going to try it. I drink tea before I go to bed. Maybe it's that.
Give him some remedies of how he can go to sleep. Put on them waves or something, the meditation.
That stuff don't work for me, man.
Huh?
That don't work.
Scented candle? Tried that?
I ain't tried anything. I just tried to close my eyes.
Yeah.
And switch off. And I just listening to Kyra snoring. That winds me up. If I can't sleep and I can hear her going.
Yeah, you know what? That's the same for me, though.
If I hear that she's peaceful and I'm struggling, that winds me up.
Yeah, Carly's like that. As her head touches the pillow,
Out.
gone.
I don't get it. I don't understand how you do that.
Gone. I could have had a full day, been Nasium, worked all day, still. it's like it's like I wait. You know what happens? It's like I try to prepare myself and go to bed, and I wake up more.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, when I went to bed last night,
I was tired.
I was
I'm going to bed.
tired. My body, I was like,
And then you wake up.
I'm so tired. I try not to do anything dramatic in the process of going from the soul. I'm like, I'm so tired. My eyes are hurting. Oh, I'm so tired. As soon as I get in bed and lay down, I'm up. I'm like,
You know what it is?
what?
You need to try and shut off your brain. Our brains, we think too much. Your brain's still awake. And it's true as well. Being on your phone and all of these things, we say, we do it to the kids because we don't want them to have so much phone time and whatever, but for adults as well, take yourself away
The
from
blue
that.
light thing.
Not just the blue light thing, it's just the fact of scrolling through your phone. Your brain is still, it's not chilling out.
Slowing down. It's true. But I don't think my brain can slow down. So what am I supposed to do in the evening when I'm getting ready to go to bed? Sit in a quiet room?
Basically, but just wind down, innit? Like after.
If I'm sitting on the sofa.
Try it. All right, tonight try it, yeah? Tonight, put your phone down, like an hour and a half before you're going to bed. Make your drink or whatever, and just chill out.
Well, watch telly?
No.
In the dark?
Just chill out.
So what? So when I get to my bed.
All right, try and put on the little waves thing.
Yeah.
Or some little subtle music. You see what I'm coming from? And chill out.
I can't do it.
Rather than make your brain active.
But I'm chilling out when I get into my bed, and it's still not working. Like, I'm literally
You're
doing
not giving the
all
hour.
of that.
Can you give the space? Just give the hour and a half space. Let's try it.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is, I'm basically
Do you
doing
believe in
that.
yoga or meditation?
100% believe in meditation.
So try the hour and a half then.
Oh man, I went through a phase in my life where I used to meditate, and that was perfect. No, I'm not gonna get into that today, but
Just try the hour and a half.
alright, cool. I'm gonna meditate on it. But big up to all the subscribers. Big up.
Real ones.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know it does great things for the channel. I've been your boy Bailey.
I've been Lito.
Peace. See,
This boy always calls when
fucked
we're
up that
filming.
outro because you didn't put it on silent. See.
It's calm, man.
See.